Hey everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to do a teased fishtail ponytail. So what you're going to need is a couple little clear elastics, a comb that you would use to back comb, one that at least has pretty close together teeth on the comb. I prefer to use an even skinnier one like this, and possibly some bobby pins if you have some loose hairs. So first you're going to pull all of your hair back into a semi-high ponytail. And for this look it can be a little messy, so if you like that look, this is perfect for you. So I'm just going to pull it all up. And then if you do have pretty thick hair, you might want to use more than one elastic just so it won't end up falling down later on in the day. So I do have pretty thick hair, so I am going to use two to hold the base of my ponytail. Okay, so once your ponytail is up and secure, we're going to start back combing. So with the comb that you want to use, I'll turn around so you guys can see, is I'm going to just take the top section and I'm just going to give it a light back comb. And then, depending on how short or long your layers are, you can either just flip it to the side, or I'm just going to use this little metal comb that doesn't have teeth, so it's not going to rip any of my hair out that I have put in the ponytail, to then grab the neck section and back comb that. And then you can just add it in with the clip. And then you're just going to keep working your way down until you have basically all of it back combed. You don't need to back comb a lot of it, it's mainly just the base that you want to be back combed. So I just keep working my way down. You don't want to grab too big of sections because then it is harder to back comb and manage. So you can either go all the way down or just leave it like that. It just depends on how teased you kind of want the look to be. And then I'm just going, you don't have to use hairspray, but if you want to, just give that teased part a little spritz. And I'm just going to smooth it over with my comb a little bit. And now for the fishtail part. So all you're going to need on hand for this is just one of your little clear elastics. And what you're going to do is kind of right below where we teased, you're going to divide the hair in half. And you're just going to take a small section and cross it over to the other side. And then same thing, small section on the outside, crossing over to the other side. And you're just going to keep doing this motion until you get all the way to the bottom of your hair. I'm kind of giving it a little tug just because of that back combing. It can come out a little bit, or it can be harder to handle. So just small sections. This part does help if you have a mirror to look at to see what you're doing. Otherwise, if you are used to doing fishtail braids, you can do it without needing to look at something else. So I'll speed this part up so you guys can see the finished look after I finish doing the fishtail braid all the way to the bottom. Okay guys, once you get down this far, it might be easier to pull it in front and work from that way. but you just want to be careful of when you're transferring the hair that you keep a hold of what you're working on. And so it's just easier so you're not holding your arms up so high, and then you can also see the sections more clearly for what you're grabbing. If you want to start grabbing smaller sections or if you feel like you need to grab a little bit bigger ones, it's just kind of up to you for how thick or thin you want your fishtail to look. So you're just going to keep working all the way to the bottom. It is definitely easier when you can see what you're doing, and it definitely is a nice break on your arms so you're not holding them up over your head for so long that I know that can get tiring. And this look you can do if you have medium or long hair. I haven't tried it on anyone with super short hair, and by short I mean shoulder length or shorter. I'm not sure if you have shoulder length hair if this would work, just because you probably would have shorter layers or certain hairs wouldn't reach. And you do want the fishtail to be long enough that you can see the fishtail design, so I would recommend this for medium to long hair. So I'm just about to the bottom now. And I'm just going to stop here and go ahead and put my other elastic in. And then what you can do, I'll turn around so you guys can see, for the teased part, you can kind of pull on it a little to make it look a little bit higher. You can pull on the fish braid if you want it to look thicker or more of that wide braid look, which is really in right now. And also what you can do, it just depends on how much you want that teased look, is you can even pull up on the braid and then pin the teased part to your head if you want that to look way higher up. If you just want more of that volume, if you just want your ponytail to look like it's higher. But that is how to do a teased ponytail fish braid. I just really like this look. It's not too hard to do. It's a nice way to get your hair off of your face, not laying on your back if you have really long hair like I do. And it's just a good look for multiple occasions, just if you're hanging out with friends, if you're going to a family function. I just like how versatile this look is. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.